I think it should be Eternal Fire coming through here and leveling up here. This is the sort of competition they've looked very comfortable up against here. And I think they're going to look to make that happen once again. We'll see a bomb plant here. They've been able to sneak down the vents, already doing a lot of damage, being able to provide a 4v4 here. That's going to start the timer up against Eternal Fire to speed things up on this retake, and they are struggling to make it past this ramp room.
Crazy that you'd abandon your boy Davideus like that. He's going to show you why you're wrong for it. Dealing out some serious damage, some serious dinks. Eternal Fire still need to get on that stick, and realistically it has to be jottAAA because no one else has any health. So, desperately praying for some fights, trying to just go for this tap. Gonna pull the first player off the bomb, and with that, that is the round. Victory here for paiN. They strike first.
I mean,
and then back down. It's an interesting one. Gonna be down in this round. The moon is not in alignment. Jupiter is in the wrong sphere. Or something, I don't know.
It's those pesky Saturn rings.
I was about to get lights brightly through a scope into his face. Oh, but the trade is there. Instantaneous timing of these squeaky players are perfect. Wicadia, a little slow to respond, but he does get his pound of flesh and leave NQZ with a few pounds less. Two players to brawl. One for this fight. Isolated shot into the elbow. Damage onto jottAAA as well. Both these players low, so he goes to the rifle. Good read, good idea, but now they're facing him together, and the high-low peak will be good. No one's down fence. It's all good.
Ooh, they only spotted the snow lurk right there. So common in the outer yard. There's so much more around it, and Eternal Fire had no idea that was the case. Complete surprise. And now the A side once again vulnerable.
That's kind of crazy that you lose XANTARES crossing like that, and then Wicadia just peeks out way deeper than the players were. Might be falling apart now as a result, but let's see if this hut thrust can get them any motion going.
Uh-oh.
Not looking so good. woxic on the line once more. paiN seeing the numbers whittle away. Everyone's coming from the same angle. Davideus now up top, dodging the flashes. Not cleared out, not checked. And it falls to woxic. He's got that off. He might be able to get the player in the corner, but no, can't connect on the shot. Nadage, smokage, fast.
Oh, goodness.
woxic. Ambitious.
On the vent.
Sign of the frustration, feeling like they need to get it done. That vent drop is through. Two players down as well. And QC's going to hold on to this lobby space. And right now it's jottAAA trying to rally to do something about this. Lurk smoke could make this op very uncomfortable. The walk through. Wicadia can't get it. Davideus, meanwhile, gets one more. And the op lives. Survival there for NQZ. So surprising. Frankly, looked like he was dead to rights. Not only that, he hasn't taken any damage. And that's going to slow them down a bit in this retake. But for now, they just have to acknowledge we got to leave him alone. We have to deal with the two in front of us. Can't worry about the flank. Snow. Can't really hold up. Davideus is low. NQZ trying to get in position for this. Smoke up. And don't imagine you're going to have a lot of vision. And overwhelmed by XANTARES anticipation. And that, there we go. Off of the timeout. It's going to keep the two players locked down here from Eternal Fire. And now it seems like we're going to get a straightforward upper bust. Oh, jottAAA having a little bit of a mare of a game as well. And now Major under pressure does collect. They don't face, and that allows the players up top. Now XANTARES can get activated. Actually, a little bit of lack of cohesion here for paiN, and this might cost them. The slip up the vent is potent. Looked like Major was in trouble, but he stalls just enough time, and XANTARES in position.
Snow's going to be a thorn in their side here on this late play. If they try and slide down the vents, maybe go down in towards Secret as well. The footsteps are being heard. How did he
good awareness
in that?
Quick response. Would have thought that was clear because of Major. Could have been nightmarish. Instead, now David burning. But the day is himself the second? That's insane. I can't believe he collected on that, and that's enough. Eternal Fire backing out. They have to save. What the hell was that second shot from Davideus?
Oh, what a lifeline right there. He was going down low. It felt like they had his name written all over it.
So casual.
Something like that. That's a difficult challenge. One of the hardest challenges here, but a big trade from Bigu. Limiting XANTARES to a one and done. That is a lot of information spotted here, but paiN are not quite in the mood to jump the gun here, especially with Wicadia in this lobby control. This could allow for Eternal Fire to now start to get that lower rotate rolling. Just going to slow the round down big time here. Meanwhile, woxic looking for some aggression, threads in a kill, and gets out of dodge.
For once, woxic gets away from a fight unpunished. Feels like every time he's found a pick, he's like, yes, and insta-dead.
And traded.
The Wolf, though, gives his team the numbers. Now they're playing 2-2, split between the sites. No real information beyond that to operate off of, so at least on the initial site hit, paiN will have the numbers advantage. Question is, can they get out of them cleanly enough in a bomb plant to hold on to the post? Or even get the bomb plant to begin with. That is a big if.
They could slide on woxic here. He just revealed himself, but it is actually the first prong being towards Mini instead of that heaven position from Kawes. He was so...
Oh. Just felt like he just perfectly found the gap in between the pistol players sliding through. So a bit fortunate for paiN perhaps, but they do lose Kawes. That means that lobby lurk is going to be gone, and now NQZ collected outside. The longer you wait with these smokes gone, you just don't really have the utility to face here, and Wicadia out as well. So picked apart here. Feels like we are destined for 5 rounds for Eternal Fire. Unless they have completely allowed them the chance at the bomb plant. That doesn't matter at this juncture, provided you can defuse it.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. First vent drop has been checked. Now an upgrade on for Snow. We've seen him pop off with these guns before, but the Deagle can't get anything done. It has to be Snow. The ace required of him, and so he will slip around towards control, looking to exert exactly that, but will not find his way past Yota's crosshair.
One guy, what was his name? The doctor?
Talking about Dr. Levi?
Yeah.
Dr. Levi.
Doing a lot of these stretches here, the hand motions.
I can't see what you're doing. It's a clench. He's clenching.
Yeah, clenching my hands. That's
you gotta describe what you're doing for our audio-only segments.
Or our visual-only.
Major and Wicadia are very dead. That is not going to make this easier. This fight towards heaven is the round, and Big Uzera will be winning it for his squad. Nicely done. Now NQZ below the ladder. Big U up on top of the ladder. Kawes for a little extra spice. Woxic's like, I've got so much space, guys. What am I going to do with it? Well, rain bullets down on NQZ. NQZ's like, bro, Big U, thought you were up there. What happened?
I've disappeared.
There's no way, though.
No.
Right?
Too good of a setup here on the A side, right?
They're just trying to coax him into the dualies. They're just trying to coax him. Come on, over the edge. It's safe, I promise.
It's actually Snow.
You want the sight, don't you? Yeah. Ah. 25 seconds. We're rotating now. Ooh, don't know about this one, Chief. Don't know about this one, indeed. XANTARES, though, always make things interesting. However, he is going to be met by a David-Deus.
There's a molly for control that's going to maybe force Snow into an uncomfortable position. He swings forward into the fight, and he spots out a whole lot of resistance right there. Beautiful follow-up from woxic as well. And no bomb plant denial from David. They got this late lurk coming through from Wicadia. He strikes in time, and it's all according to plan here for Eternal Fire in their opening gun round. The Eternal Fire camp, because they adjust their crosshairs back up secret.
Pixel? No pixel. Flashbang? Pretty good. Adjustment? Not quite quick enough. So well timed. Beautiful bit of play there from XANTARES and jottAAA. And now pressure on Snow. 5-7. Not quite going to be enough.
It's a good round.
It's a very good round. It generally speaking means that one of the ramp rotates is up top. You're not going to have heavy presence here on the lower side. That kill from David-Deus might just give them a chance, but they don't have retake utility, so they need to get these kills early. Taking care of the lurk, that's huge. Major out of play gives them the opportunity to actually contest this round. Otherwise, it might just have been done.
I like the idea that they're retaking from separate directions here. That could offer up some openings as well. All floating through from the ramp.
Oh, that's a tough phase. Wicadia strikes first. NQZ looking to open this up, but they're just losing the bodies. They gave themselves the opportunity, but they could not capitalize. And once again,
paiN just waiting on the smoke fade. Gonna look to overwhelm XANTARES.
Yep, lobby crunch. It's coming through. There's a player hut as well. They're just trying to brawl this, trying to battle it. Some effective bloodletting here, but without a kill from the hut player.
Towards the ramp, double ramp setup though. See what sort of meals can be made here for paiN. It's just gonna be XANTARES opening things up. Back to what we'd imagine he's bringing to the table here for Eternal Fire. Back to what we expected. Double entry in, and no need to jump the gun here. No need to rush. They can still work a very open A-bomb site. Now NQZ under fire, and he's just going to get blasted.
paiN feeling about the same level of disappointment as I did watching that little dot just move up the map further and further away from where it was supposed to go. Just that crushing, sinking feeling of, oh, they didn't miss the turn. They're not going back. In fact, they haven't missed any of these turns in towards the bomb sites. We took a wrong turn somewhere a long time ago. And again, it's just a question of whether you can even get anybody out of this round. Wicadia's position's known. They're hunting him up. They're trying to keep the pressure on, and there's no world where they're going to let him hold this gun for free. It's about to be dead from the garage player. And there it is. 2 players here. 1 finding impact. 5-7 though. paiN into a corner. That's pretty tough. NQZ trying to survive. No. Not to happen. Up the fence a little bit too late. Too little, too late, too dead. Unless you're Cowes. Dodges the nade. 1v2. He's got no health. Any other circumstance, you'd say he's saving, but they're getting desperate, and he's still saving. And the op doesn't have vision as they drop on down. Oh, terrible spot for Cowes. Has to try and fight forward, but he makes the most of it. How on earth? Position known, and yet still he's fighting here. XANTARES. Still going to be a nuisance here in the back lines. He's low on health, but he is finding all the impact that he can. Bomb planted. Cowes trying to end his own prophecy. Trying to undo it, but he needs some contribution from his teammates. They're both coming in from the ramp, and QZ will find some. But XANTARES just will not be denied. Majra in the rat hole. XANTARES eliminated. He falls the cap from the squad to keep this half clean. First objective done. Smoke now onto the bomb. Wicadia bringing him the face, and Wicadia will just... Oh no. Oh no, he can't find the bomb.
No!
He can't find the bomb. Oh no, there's no kit. That you can't save the round. Wicadia, it doesn't matter. Not like this.
Pull the fire alarm.
Oh no! He couldn't find the defuse. He did the hard part. But the C4 slips on by. Eternal Fire